guys, welcome back to the Who We Are podcast. Yo, I got a guest today. This is kind of special to my personal journey on how I started becoming a videographer, filmmaker, whatever have you. I have here Stephon Lawrence. What up, bro?
What's going on, man?
This is kind of special to me. I like this one because Steph, you have been, I think, not the only person. I don't want to be in trouble with people who have impacted me. But
Stand on it. Me. It was me.
One of the people who have really put me on this path and like helped me shape like how I shoot, like what I buy, my impulse nature of buying things. He's one of the people who has really shown me how to do what I do, and most of what I do, like how I shoot, is attributed to him, for real. So I appreciate you for being here, bro.
No, thank you for having me, man.
How you feeling?
I didn't make episode 1, but it's okay. It's all right.
You know, sometimes you gotta fool people and thinking
no,
one
it's
is
okay.
really 3
it's
and
okay.
3 is really 1.
I got it. I got third time's the charm. I got it.
How you feeling though? How you feeling?
No, I'm straight, man. I'm good. Thank you for having me on your podcast. I'm
man.
really excited about it.
This is gonna be good. Steph is doing a lot of great things. And we're going to talk about all the great things, all the wonderful things. But first, as we do every single episode, we're going to start off with our starting 5. Today, we are talking about cookies. This is going to be good. It's gonna be really good. Top 5 cookies. You know, technically, how it's supposed to work is that your 5 go against my 5, and they decide who wins.
Okay.
So we'll see if you have a strong starting 5.
Okay.
We'll see. I got mine written down because my memory is kind of trash. But
okay. I feel like, see, mine are okay. We'll go, but mine are very specific and very niche. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Let's start off with number 5 in the seat. I got Biscoff cookies.
Okay.
I think Biscoff is a great start, especially if you fly a lot. If you do a lot of Delta, Biscoff is a very safe, nice option.
Yeah. Okay. So my number 5 spot, I have the Chip Ahoy. With the milk.
Chips Ahoy.
The Chip Ahoy with milk, though. Not by itself.
Okay,
With the milk.
You know, I have a problem with cookies that aren't soft.
Well, that's what I said, with the milk.
I get
with
you,
the milk.
Like,
I can't do just a straight hard cookie, but with the milk, yes, it is an underrated.
Okay.
It's an underrated, joyful experience.
It's a very snappable cookie.
Very much so, but that's why with the milk.
All right, Chips Ahoy with the milk.
Yes, that's in my number 5 slot. Yes.
Okay. Number 4, I got. This is gonna be kind of weird, but fortune cookies.
Wow.
Every time I get Chinese, or we get Chinese as a group, I need everybody's cookie. Not because of the fortune. I don't need fortune. I got Jesus.
You want the actual cookie.
I want the actual cookie.
I'm the complete reverse, where like
really?
I just want to read what everybody said.
I need the cookie, dog.
Wow.
I need it. It's really good.
Okay.
That's my 4.
Okay. For me, at the number 4 spot, I am going with, what was my number 4? No, my number 4. So there is a, actually in the number 4 spot, I'll put the vanilla wafer.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
The strawberry.
I'm talking just the
Oh, you mean the
actual
banana pudding?
The banana pudding vanilla wafer.
You eat those by itself?
Yeah, I can eat those by itself.
I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah,
I've actually never seen anybody.
Yeah, preferably with the milk again, but even without the milk, I can take those down. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so fortune cookie and the vanilla wafer. 3 spot for me is Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams, that's a strong one. That's a strong one. For me, at the number 3 spot, I'm going Chili's skillet cookie with the ice cream.
Oh, you going okay?
Yeah.
I hear you. Yep. That's good.
Yep.
With a little ice on top.
Yes, sir.
That's powerful. That's powerful. My 2 seed. This is kind of basic, but the sugar cookie. Classic.
Cookie. Okay.
You can't mess up a sugar cookie. If you mess that up, you probably shouldn't be baking. Classic sugar cookie.
I'm not a huge sugar cookie guy.
Really?
But I respect it. I respect the sugar cookie.
It's classic.
Yeah,
classic.
Okay. Wait, 2?
2, yeah.
2. My number 2 is, so there's this small little like bakery kind of shop right across the street from Farmer and Deli in Fort Greene, if you know where that is. I couldn't even tell you the name of it, but they have this oatmeal apple cookie.
Man, you are in the spirit.
And that cookie is I think I don't even know how I found it. I was over there one day leaving from New York to go back home, stopping there to get something to eat real quick, and I just saw it was a little shop, little dessert shop, and I like went in and I saw that and I was like, oh, let me try that, and it's like this big. And it's soft,
That's good.
and it is
An oatmeal.
It is oatmeal apple.
Oatmeal apple is
It
good.
is of God.
You know, I think, and my number one is oatmeal raisin.
Oh, okay.
You can't fail.
Okay.
That's why I feel your oatmeal apple. That's good stuff. And if it's warm
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing beating an oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
That's a good list.
Yeah. Well, that was my number 2. My number 1 is, and this is anybody who's watching, if you happen, Pepperidge Farm used to make an apple pie cookie. So you know how, and it was apple pie, but I don't know what happened to it. It's like very randomly you'll go into a supermarket, there might be one left.
Oh,
but it's like one of them things where it's like
it's like stuffed or like the flavor.
It's like it's like apple, kind of like you have apple pieces in it.
Oh, man.
And it was the number 1 cookie, and I cannot find. So if anybody happens to be going through the supermarket, you go to the cookie aisle.
Dang.
If you see it, just buy it for me, and I will pay double what it costs to have, because
just to have it.
I am in love with that cookie.
That's a good list.
Yes.
So apple, you said the apple cookie.
So the Pepperidge Farm apple pie cookie. Then you got the oatmeal apple
raisin.
cookie from the spot. You got the cookie skillet from Chili's. We got what did I say number 4?
Nilla.
The Nilla wafer, and then the Chip Ahoy with the milk.
That's good. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yo, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the podcast growing, because just seeing everyone starting 5, you can really see like who they are.
What does my cookie truck say about me?
Yeah, that's fire. That's dope.
Yeah.
But moving on, me and you have grown. I don't even know when I started doing videography in the pandemic, like 2020 maybe.
Yeah.
And I remember a specific time. This is like in my head, engraved. We was doing a shoot with this lady doing a music video, and I think it was New York, and we were like by the water.
Yep.
And yet, I think it's the picture from it is still on my Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, give me your A7 III at the time.
Probably, yeah.
And I was asking about like what is ISO, like real basic joints, like what is ISO, what is aperture, and you was just like we were walking back toward your car, and you was like, explaining it like you had no problem like telling me and teaching me like what these basic things are, and now it's like these are things, because one there's people in our space who want to do what we do but don't take the time to actually learn those things.
For sure.
So part of my upbringing and our connection is like you pouring into me and me doing the actual application of the thing, and I think from that time on our connection has really grown into like, man, you call me every time you buy something, and we can never not spend money.
Yeah, too much money, man.
Too much money.
Yeah, you're part of the problem. You're supposed to just either don't respond back or or just tell me no, but you just dive right in and then you buy it too. So
no, because whenever Steph buys something, I think I have to keep up. So it's always like he's always going up, and I'm like, I can't let him get too far.
No.
I have to keep on keeping on.
No.
Talk to us about how you got started. Tell me, like, I think everyone knows my origin story, whatever. But like, how did you get into video? How did your love for shooting and editing start? Like, where did that begin?
So I was when I was younger, I always, it was weird, not weird, but it was like, most people when they were like kids, like they were watching cartoons and stuff, but I wasn't really a big cartoon guy. I was like full blown like movies, like real adult movies, not adult like porn, adult movies like no,
not
but
porn.
I didn't want that can go to laugh, but like I was watching like adult movies that like was like I remember like my grandmother used to take me like every weekend. We would go downtown Brooklyn, and like we would always go to a movie store, and I could always buy a movie. So it was like, but I was never really buying cartoons. I was buying like Ace Ventura, The Mask, Liar.
You didn't like cartoons at all?
So the only cartoons I could vividly remember watching was Hey Arnold, Rocket Power.
Oh, Rocket Power.
and
no one talks about Rocket Power. That's a classic.
Rocket Power and like a little bit of Rugrats. But
Okay.
that was really it. I wasn't really a big cartoon guy. But so like I think that's where the seeds were planted. Where I was young, but I was watching movies.
Yeah.
But then actually getting into it, it was the end of my freshman year in high school. Randomly, I went to Benjamin Banneker when I was still living in New York at the time. Went to Benjamin Banneker.
Oh wow, I know that.
End of my freshman year, NBC randomly, I don't know how or why, they like were doing like a program at our school, but it was like a summer program.
Yeah.
Where it was like, hey, for the month and a half or whatever in the summer, we'll actually go and we got to go. They trained us, taught us about cameras and all of that stuff.
Really?
And then
like a free
it was like a free program. I didn't have to pay anything. It was I had no like it was like, but it was like also during the summer. You got to think end of freshman year of high school, making new friends. It's summertime. Who wants to like sign up to be in school? But it was like this sounds cool. Like let me do it. Let me jump into it. So I did that. Enjoyed it. We got to go to NBC. They gave us the tour, like where they do SNL and all that stuff.
That's crazy.
And I remember seeing all of that, and I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And it just so happens that finished the summer program, then the school started like a video program because I guess coming off of that, it was like, yeah, we can't like offer this for the summer and then don't have nothing for them to go back to. So they started something. So then I signed up for that. Just continued to build that out. Then end of my sophomore year, that's when my family moved to PA. The school we went to had a bigger video production program. So then it was it was pretty much from there on. It was like
a straight shot.
I just need, as long as I got a video production program, cool, great. Like, and then it was like from there, and in college, kind of kept doing it. Like I remember like my college class, it was actually a radio and TV course. Yeah. It wasn't like really film based. So it was like we were learning about just like television production, which was like still cool, and like radio at the time. And I remember like all of us were like so just like, nah, but we want to do like films. So we like basically turned it into a film course. They happened to buy cameras at the end of the year, like camcorder type things. And I remember like we were like the first group that got to like use them and all that stuff. And so we like turned the radio and TV program into like a film program. So at the end, like part of our assignment was to like put together a production.
And this was in you went to college when like
college 2010.
Oof.
Yeah. Jesus. 10, 11.
So 16 years.
Yeah.
Dang, yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you fell in love with video. This is like a whole track you was on since high school, college.
Yeah.
Did you have like a home setup where you like asked your mom to like buy a laptop or
I didn't have back then? I didn't have anything, bro. I didn't have anything. I remember. Well, no, I had this one little small. It was like this small handheld orange. It's like this orange kind of little handheld kind of camcorder thing. I remember. I don't know. I feel like I want to say my mother bought it for me.
Yeah.
And I remember I had that, and I was just doing stuff on that. But for a long time, I didn't have my own setup. I didn't get my own. I bought my first camera during the pandemic, because before that, I was like always working at jobs where they had cameras. So it was like, I would just kind of like steal it, kind of like use it, like use it for like side gigs. So it was like,
Gary, don't kill him.
It's okay. He's entrepreneurial. He understands. But yeah, no. So like, especially when I was working for Gary, it was, they had the stuff. So it was like for a lot of times, I was booking gigs using work equipment and just praying I didn't break it during the gig. Yeah. But it was like, I would say like during the pandemic, or maybe right before or during it, is when I brought my first camera. Yeah,
I didn't know that at all. I saw you, because they've always had like 2 or 3 cameras that he always had. I'm like, dang, he got money. Like,
no,
Steph got bread.
No.
I had no idea that you
at that time. No. It was definitely, I was using it, and I brought one, and then it was like cool making do with like. And now I got my own one plus the work one.
Always had a 3 camera setup.
Yeah. And then slowly started to build until I was like, all right, cool. I didn't want to have to ask anyone to like borrow their camera or be nervous about breaking the work camera.
Yeah. How important was that? like you were in school, you had friends around you who I'm assuming did video too. How did that those connections
Yeah.
in school and in life push you to, because you've been a lot of places. You've traveled. You've had a job with one of the, I would say, one of the top content creators of our like time. How did those connections like thrust you into those spaces?
I mean, even being able to work for Gary was a direct relation from like meeting David Rock, who was like, he started working for Gary first, and like he was met him from college.
He met Gary in college.
So like, no, I met David in college. We kind of built built our friendship there. Started doing, again, part of that whole group that was making the films and stuff. So met David. He asked me, could I like act in one of his things, and I was like, sure, okay, sure. So then like I just kept acting in his things, and then we kind of built a rapport, and then so it was like we formed a friendship there. He moves to New York, kind of finds Gary, ends up working for Gary. Gary goes heavy, like wants to turn up the notch, like right at that time where he wanted to turn up the notch on content. David's like, yo, I need help, bro. Like, I can't do this by myself. Tells Gary that. Gary's like, okay, cool, find someone. David reaches out to me and it's like, hey, I'm working for this guy, doing video. Like, I think it would be, like, I need help. Like, I feel like it would be dope if you could come on and help me. And so, like, that's how I got the job working for Gary. It was through a college connection.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
And that, for those of you who don't know, Gary V is he's the creator, the CEO of Vayner Media, which is one of the it's like a consulting firm for like people who want to grow their reach on social media. Basically what everyone's doing now. He was doing it 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's I'm thinking about like this like succession of someone gave you opportunity and then you giving someone else an opportunity. Like, I remember when I started doing video, I was doing stuff for the church. At that time, it was like for free because I was trash. And I remember this one particular gig that you had brought me in for Greater St. Stephen.
Yeah.
And we was like every month or so we had like a gig, and you had allowed me to like tag along to like be a second cam up, and I think I remember now like Pastor Craig calls me all the time for like stuff because you're a little bit too far. Could you move to Jersey?
Yeah,
bigger and better things. But at that time, like Steph really called me for like every single thing. Like if you need like a second hand, and he could, and he would pay your brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I realized when money was the thing in this industry, I said, hey, let's study a little bit.
Yeah.
But what do you say to people who've gotten opportunities themselves, and has benefited from these opportunities that people I'm just now walking into people calling my phone and saying names in the phone like, hey, so and so wants to work with you. I'm like, how did you get my number? Like, opportunities just literally like fall in your lap. Like, what do you say to people who have gotten these opportunities but never extend that to like somebody else who's trying to like come up?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, it's, I don't know. It's just like, it's just nice to be nice, man.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it does more. It's like, I feel like it's harder to just not be a decent person and like want to see other people win. And it's like, I can't do it all myself. Like as the gigs and the things that I was doing got bigger, it's like, I can't run 4 or 5 cameras by myself. Like I need to bring people on, and it's like, and that's how you build your crew of people who you can rely on and trust. To like, I bring you in a gig now, I don't have to say anything to you. You know what I'm looking for, you know what to do. I know, like, I don't have to be over your shoulder, but it's like it's important to kind of like bring those people on. Like I remember when I was doing during the pandemic, when I was doing Alan. And it was like, and it was like, it was like, all right, cool. Oh yeah, you're starting to get into it. Yes, I have this weekly thing. Why wouldn't I? Like, there's no better opportunity than for you to come to this. Come with me to do this thing every week, where it's like you're really getting.
I think I've learned at that gig. I've learned the most.
Yeah.
The pandemic really like we was in and out like, and you was editing
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah, it was a lot. Man, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
But it's like, yeah, why would I not? Like, once you like you was coming up like when we had that gig that you mentioned before with the lady where you were asking the questions and like there's a genuine sense of like, hey, yeah, I really want to know about this, and because you was doing T-shirts at the time and all that stuff.
Everyone started bringing up these T-shirts.
I was doing T-shirts. So I was like, all right, cool. That's your passion. That's your passion. But and then it's like then it switched from like, all right, cool. I want to do video stuff. It's like, all right, cool. But once you were serious about it, it's like, yeah, like and again, I ain't nobody, but it's like, cool. I can like what the little things that I've learned. It's like, yeah, if you want to, if I can give you 10% of that you can take and turn that 10% to 50, 60, 75, 100%. Yeah, it's like, why would I not do that? Yeah.
And I'm like, I think now I'm at a place where I'm able to give other people opportunities because I was shown like, hey, like, come do it. Like, and I think it's a great thing. If you're a creative of any sort, someone who is doing something, who has an opportunity to not just do what you do for yourself, but to extend an opportunity to someone who's coming up and that is actually interested, that's willing to do the actual work.
Yeah.
Because also other things, stuff wasn't like down my back trying to figure out if I'm like up to date on like certain cameras or like or certain skills or like how to frame or how to do audio. I'm doing this work in secret, but I'm asking questions every time that we're outside of like, yo, did I miss something? Like, is there something that I can do more?
Yeah.
It's just like that extra seek outside of your personal work that kind of like show that you're ready for like a higher thing,
Yeah.
It's amazing. But other than your mentorship, you're walking into something a little different nowadays. You're about to start something new with this the scripts and the shorts.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that little journey.
Yeah. So how did it start? So kind of back to me and David that I mentioned before. We college buddies. We were kind of, MPA. He moves to New York. I used to be at his house. He had a roommate, and then I was like basically the extended roommate because I was there like every weekend. But like the goal, we wanted to make films. We wanted to make films. That's what we wanted to do.
This is when you was living in Brooklyn?
No, I was still in PA at the time.
Okay.
So this is before I moved to New York. I was still in PA, but I would come up like 2-3 weekends in a row. So I would like come up Friday, stay with him, go back Sunday, and we would just go out and just make stuff. It was like, so yeah, but we had the idea. We wanted to be filmmakers and all that stuff. But again, real life happens and work happens, and then you look up and then it's like, 5, 6, 7, 8 years passes, and it's like, oh, I haven't made a film. That thing that I wanted to do, I haven't done. So me and him kind of like reconnected after years. It's weird because we literally worked at the same company, but we barely saw each other. Just because he was doing his thing, I was doing my thing. And so like we both kind of ended up leaving the company and then kind of just reconnected. And then reconnecting, we kind of got back to just wanting to make films. So then we kind of started writing like a film and going through that process. Neither one of us had ever written anything. So we were like figuring out as we go, and then kind of that. So then that was like one separate thing that kind of like sparked it. And then you fast forward to now, like on my own, separate from him, it was kind of like I just wanted to, because we were trying to write a feature film, which is like a whole bigger process. But it was like, I just wanted to get into just doing some shorts, man. I just wanted to like write something that was like easy, 5, 6, 7 pages. That was like just like a cool story, and I just wanted to like be able to take something that was in my brain, put it on paper, give it to actors, hear the words, and like actually film it and make something. And so like one script turned into 2. Having never really written. I was with him, but on my own, no, never wrote anything. So then it was like, okay, did 1. It was like, oh, it's not bad. Okay, let's have decent script. 1 turned into 2, 2 turns into 5, 5 turned into 10. Then I got to 10, and it was like, all right, cool. I have these 10 shorts. Now I need to like actually like do something.
10 is a good number.
It's a good number, and it was like also like it was for me. It was more so for anyone who does know me. I'm very comfortable behind the scenes, like I don't want to like me having to now be the captain of this thing
Yeah,
where it's
right.
like like I'm reaching out, I'm meeting actors, I'm meeting DPs, I'm meeting lighting people I'm telling them, I'm trying to sell them on this project.
Yeah.
Is a new field for me because it's
Yeah.
like, I'm very much not, usually I'm the guy that's helping other people bring their visions to life.
And now you have your own
And now I
vision.
have my own vision,
Yeah,
and
that's
now
a
it's
whole
like,
nother place,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's
and
very true.
and so it's now it's like, okay, cool. Now this is my vision because it's easy to like fall back into, oh yeah, well it's Malik's
It's
thing,
there.
it's there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
it goes great, it's like, congratulations. If it goes bad, it was like, well, that was theirs.
It's there. It's
I'm
not
just there to
mine.
do it. I was
Yeah,
just doing
true.
with my part. But it's like, no, it's all on me. So it's like, it's been a very interesting journey, but it's been a very fun of like realizing how many people are just down. As long as you're excited and your passion comes across, how many people are down to just work the same way that like I was down to work on tons of people's visions. That like, it's a lot of people who are down to just work on your vision, and help it come to light. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Where I don't know whenever this comes out, but on May 31st, I'm kind of in the wrapping up casting and hoping
That's
to in the next
dope,
couple of
son.
weeks like shoot the first one. And the goal is to spend the summer getting all 10 shots. So that's kind of
That's dope.
where I'm at right now.
Yeah. How is it like betting? I know I have done like this is me betting on myself.
Yeah.
This is me like stepping out and I have a lot. There's a lot that I can say that could cancel me out of not doing the thing.
For sure.
Always it's always an excuse that
Yep.
you can bring up to
Yep.
like forget it.
Yep.
But what's that feeling of betting on yourself, like for you personally, like because you've always been behind the camera, good on the technical side, but like going outside now you have to have like conversation with people, like, hey, this is what I want executed.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
can you help me
Yeah.
make my thing
Yeah.
bigger? Like, what's that feeling like?
It's the most, for me personally, it's the most scary but also rewarding thing in the world because you realize that like, okay, like what's the worst that can happen? They're not interested.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, and then you go, but and even through this process, like it was like a quick learning because it was like the first few people that I sent it out to, everybody loved it. And then I sent it to one actor. He was like, nah, it's cool, but it's not really for me.
Yeah.
And it was like, that was the first time where it was like, oh, like, yeah, not everyone's going to be, because you
Down for
get
it.
the high of like, okay, do you send it to this person? Oh, this is great. So now I feel like, okay, maybe
Everybody's down.
everybody's down. And then like you get the first person that's just like, it's like, it's not really for me, but thank you, good luck. And it's like, oh yeah, like it's okay. Like
Ooh.
it's okay that,
Yeah.
that if not everybody gets it. The way that I've been doing it, the whole point was to find the people that get it. And it's like, but it's not going to be everyone. You don't want everyone. You want the people that get it.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to make it fun. You don't want to just have to drag people along or get people who don't really see the vision who are just doing it because I may pay them a few $100s for the
Yeah.
day, but they're not, it's like, I want the people who would do it for free because then when I'm able to give them,
Then it's
it's like
extra.
it's an extra because it's like, they gave 150% thinking they were getting nothing, and then it's like yeah, of course, like I was like, there's never been anything where I don't compensate people financially.
Yeah,
I just don't, being a creative, I understand what it feels like to not get, to give your
absolutely.
all and not get anything financially. But yeah, so it's like, that's kind of, it's like I said, so back to your question, it's very scary, but it's also very rewarding when you find the people who are just down to like be a part of your vision. And it's like, it's reassuring.
Yeah.
That like, okay, cool, I'm doing something right here.
Yeah, I feel like I understand that a lot from being the person who was the helper.
Yep.
It was like if I were them, how would I want to be supported?
Yeah.
And I'm like, if anybody asks me, if Pastor, if Brandon, whatever, asks me to do something, regardless, honestly, not 8 times out of 10, if Steph called me or Brandon called me, and they say that they don't have the money right now, like, let's work.
Yeah.
Because one, off of the connection, like him with David, like connection matters, especially in this industry. Who you know, what you know.
Yeah.
It's
9 times out of 10, there is no call. There is no like open call. It's just like,
Right.
hey, who you know that can film this joint, or who
Yeah,
you know that
no
can
one's
do
looking
this.
at like a resume for
You
real.
know,
It's
it's like, yo, who you know that you work with that's good. All right, cool. Yeah, Malik. My guy Malik. I've times I couldn't do stuff. It's like, yo, I'm like, yo, this is Malik. I'm putting Malik on a text chain. Like, this is Malik. Malik, this is XYZ.
yeah,
Y'all connect.
Yeah,
it's
for
like,
real,
yeah,
for
because
real.
it's like, yeah, it's like people in this industry, people just want to like, it's again, yeah, it's who you know. Not like, I couldn't tell you the last time I looked at someone's work. It's like, yo, you vouch for them? They good?
They good?
Yeah, they good. All right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like
Literally.
I don't have time to like look
Like,
for it. Yeah,
Perfect example. We connected with Brandon, Sam, all the guys. Basically, every videographer in New York,
yeah,
in the tri-state area.
yeah.
We connected with them off of straight connection. I've never seen Sam's work ever.
Yeah.
I didn't know he does good work because we work together.
Yeah.
Brandon's obviously on social,
Yeah.
but like I've never really like deep dive into them.
No.
But like I've worked with them. I trust them. Like they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's always on the gigs where you like the certain language that we speak. Once you say a couple words, oh, you got it.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you've been here before. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah,
But you can also know like who's
who's
fluffing it up.
Yeah.
Like
Who's talking too much? Talking a little bit
yeah.
too much, trying to be down.
sound smart.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay, buddy. That's not
yeah,
really.
like that's not. Yeah.
But overall, you have one. These shorts are gonna be amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
You've been talking about this for like the last couple months, and you're actually doing it. I know last year, you wanted to do either last year or the year before. You wanted to do the colors joint,
Yeah.
and I'm guessing it kind of like fell through.
Yeah.
But this thing, I've seen the scripts. I'm one of the actors. Let's put that out there. I'm one of the actors. The scripts are good. It's great. Steph is an amazing shooter. He's gonna be an amazing director, DP, all that stuff. It's gonna be great. And he bought some new cameras and lenses. My God, got into the anamorphic space.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. This conversation has been amazing. I've learned a lot about you, like sitting right here, more than I've.
From the cookies? From the cookies?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was the apple pie.
Yeah,
Apple
yeah,
pie.
man. I'm an apple pie guy.
But this has been amazing, yo. For everybody who's watching right now, if you know somebody, I think one big point that we can take away from this conversation is, one, connection matters. Two, if you're able to, if you have an opportunity, don't keep it to yourself. Like this whole industry is built off people who have given opportunities to someone else. I'm a product of it. Steph is a product of it. Steph has been in the game for now over a decade, almost two. I'm making my way up the ladder, climbing up the ladder.
No.
But yeah, just don't keep those opportunities to yourself, because someone's tomorrow, someone next 5 years is dependent on that one opportunity, man. And if you keep it to yourself, it constricts the industry, man. Like we all need that next person who is gonna be the next whatever, who can help on someone else's journey. But
Yeah.
yo, this was good. I loved it. Anything else you have to say?
Well, I want to take a minute to just give you some flowers, because it's like we don't get mushy. We don't, we used to be in the car together all the time and stuff, but we don't really get mushy. But no, I would say like seeing your growth from very early on, wanting to like learn about this and get into it, and then really from I think the first gig you ever did on your own, where you was like, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just here to support. You like asking me like it's my gig. I'm like, no, man, whatever you want to do, you know what to do. But from there to like now, it's like, yeah, from you taking my clients and then I'm just messing with you. But for real, it's like, yeah, it's like now it used to be where I used to call Malik and I knew he wasn't doing nothing. So it's like, yeah, I could call him the day before, he gonna come. But now it's like I gotta get on his schedule, like if I want him, because he be booked and busy.
Right.
But it's like, no, it's good to see it. Not like as someone, again, like I'm not like, you had to put in the work, so it's like I'm definitely not taking any credit for it. Like you did that, but it's just good to see, to kind of have witnessed your very beginning, getting into it, to now where you are now, and just knowing that, like, yeah, even doing this and kind of like now wanting to take the next level of content, where like similar to me, where it's not about everything that you can do for other people, but now creating stuff for yourself, and like, you know, seeing where that goes, whether you do 3 episodes, whether you do 300, whether you do 3,000, but it's just like actually stepping out and doing it. So no, congrats to you, and like, yeah, no, I'm a fan. I'm always in your corner, man.
Yes, sir. Yo, follow him on Instagram at Stefan Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
Straight up. And
Yes,
yo, stay in touch. He dropping all his content this summer, maybe in the fall. Definitely shooting this summer.
Yes, this summer, all summer, summer.
This is Malik. This is the Who We Are podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, yo. And we'll be back in the next episode. Peace out.